or let's go to the big reveal. Pop that top there. Ooh, kind of excited and kind of nervous. Ooh, I like this. All right, hey guys, welcome in. Got a new video for you guys that I'm super pumped about. Haven't done anything like this in a while. I got the Nike Zoom Freak 1 for you guys on a little unboxing and review. A custom one that it was designed by yours truly. I got my Greek Freak shirt on that I'm super excited about. So I'm gonna get right into it, unboxing. I just received this yesterday, so I'm really excited to see. I haven't even looked at the final design yet. I wanted to kind of save that for you guys as I unveil it here. One thing that I do not really particularly care that Nike does is that I like a lot of the new boxes that they come out with for each of the individual players, whether it's LeBron's or Jordan's or anything, where this is actually just a Nike by You box. It's kind of their Nike ID tag box, so it doesn't have the new Greek Freak box, which I actually really like and was curious to have on that, but that's okay. But it says, you know, Nike by You, designed by you. It's got the little kind of cool little pull tab onto there. Got kind of some little logo designs onto there. But now, let's go to the big reveal. Pop that top there. Ooh, kind of excited and kind of nervous. Ooh, I like this. I haven't actually seen the shoe yet, but just see, this is really cool. It's got kind of some of the little graphics and swoosh. It's got all the little design things that you can do like with it. So really, 2, 1, bam! This is definitely, I think, a bam shoe. The Zoom Freak one, really cool. I love how this turned out. Really nice. I just kind of want to stare at it for a little while. Because I designed this shoe. The really cool thing about Nike ID is they give you such a great details, great little parts that you can kind of put into your design of it, and little things that you can add to kind of personalize it, that it's still kind of the shoe, but it more custom and things that aren't really available on the ones that come out, which is really cool. So here it is. Soak it all in. So as I get out the other one here, show you the little matching. I'm still kind of looking at these, seeing how they look together. I like it. So almost went with a kind of Fear the Deer style. Let me know down in the comments, maybe a 1 through 10, what you guys are feeling on this colorway that I chose. Like a Fear the Deer, kind of was thinking of the dark kind of jerseys that they have with the little blue accents. That's kind of how I was kind of going at this, just because I have that jersey at home that I wanted to kind of match it to. I tried to throw in all the little Bucks colorways that I had, but just some really awesome details on this shoe itself. I really like this shoe as it first came out. I love the design. I'm not usually a low top fan, but I just love the really big Nike swoosh kind of on the side, almost like the backwards. I definitely love shoes that you can tell like from a distance away. That's why I always liked some of the Jordans, is because you could always tell that they were the new Jordans, because they were so different and they would stand out and you could see them from like on court, like on the TV. You could tell which shoes he was wearing, and I think this will have like a similar feel that you'll be able to tell who's wearing the Zoom Freaks, just because that kind of Nike symbol kind of stands out and the style is a little bit different than anything kind of right now. So I still wanted to keep kind of to that original colorway. I like the black with the dark Nike swoosh with the white bottom. I thought that set it apart really good. But I really didn't care for the kind of lime green. I shouldn't say I didn't care for it. I liked it, but I have a lot of Buck stuff to wear. With that lime green, it wouldn't really coordinate, and I'm big on coordination and stuff. So definitely I wanted to do a Bucks theme color. I thought about doing kind of an old school. I had probably about 4 different designs throughout the Nike ID process that I was kind of thinking about and designing and kind of going back and forth on some of the designs and little parts or little sections of the shoe on what to do. And it really probably took me about a good month or 2, probably about 2 months to get the design just right on it. So I'm gonna go kind of step by step kind of through some of the design process that I did. I'll kind of just start from the bottom and kind of go up from there. Starting at the bottom, the sole. I love gum soles. I've always loved a gum sole. It's kind of translucent on that, and then I like how it kind of comes up on this side, but it almost kind of made me think of a gold too. And that gold and the kind of brown almost is kind of like a deer is kind of where I was going kind of with that stylistically. So I was going kind of on the bottom with that gum sole, and then the upper or the midsole part of it, I still like that white that was on the original. The original had a black right there, so I kind of still kept it dark. I thought about doing a black also, but then it almost looked too much like the original, so I wanted to switch it up a little bit. So I went with the green on there. One thing that I really like about these is that you can add a custom kind of speckle, almost like a spray paint, which kind of, as me as an artist, kind of gives that more effect onto there of kind of a artist style on there. So I did kind of a gold to kind of match that gum bottom or brown bottom. I did kind of a gold speckle, almost kind of thinking like a trophy that Giannis is kind of chasing also on there. So with the gold speckles on there, the white midsole, the green on the bottom, I thought that kind of looked really nice together, tied in good with the upper. This kind of webbing onto here is pretty thick. I thought it would actually be a little bit more thin and kind of like hyperfuse, but it's actually pretty thick onto there. As it goes up here, it gets really thick. It kind of thins down as it goes here, and then you can see through this. This was also one of the parts that I really kind of struggled back and forth on the design. I had this green originally, but then I switched it to kind of that cream. I still wanted some of that kind of cream city for the Bucks to play into this. I wasn't sure how it would kind of go together, but I think by throwing this cream onto these, it allowed you to kind of see some of that design in there. It kind of showed the design through there, and then I threw his logo with that same cream, and then on the back, that same cream also to kind of tie in all of them. And I like that they added that other Nike symbol in that same color too, because that kind of sets it apart from one side, you know, to the other. I thought that tied in really well. I really do like his logo. I thought his logo is really sick, and just a really cool idea with kind of the G and the A, almost like the ancient Greek kind of stones and keys that they kind of had in ancient Greece. Really cool. Speaking of Greece, the flag for his logo on the back, the Greek flag is kind of like a cross, and then the stripes in kind of a blue and white. But I really wanted to kind of keep that Greek kind of blue and white on the back, but I thought the green kind of accented a little bit more Bucks style, but with a 3-4 for his number that they tied into that. I thought that worked really well onto there. And then really the one big custom thing for me that I got to do is kind of to do this little inside tongue. They got kind of, you can type whatever you want in there. I thought about putting like kicks or just his number on there, but I decided to go with freak on there. So since it is the Zoom Freak on there with the 34 as the E and the A on there. So I really liked that onto there. Just some really cool stuff about this shoe as I kind of sit down here, and hopefully you guys see all these cool details on here, and hopefully you think it kind of ties together really well. I'm still kind of in awe, just kind of seeing how it all tied together and how it looks. Some of the details on the shoe itself that are on every shoe that I really like, that he added a lot of his personality into there, and definitely his family first mantra is really big to him. He has Charles plus Veronica on there on the side. Those are his parents. That's kind of engraved on there. His dad was a big part and big inspiration for any of you guys that know his story and backstory, that his dad passed away. His dad's favorite flower was a rose, so that's kind of embodied on the sole for the traction. Kind of reminds me of the Derrick Rose shoes. Used to have something like this also. And then it says on here, I am my father's legacy, right onto there. That's kind of imprinted on all the shoes. Got kind of the Zoom cushioning on the back. It's double stack Zoom for cushion wise. That isn't my favorite choice, but clearly he wanted more like a Kobe kind of style shoe to his, because that's what he's been wearing for the past few years. So I think that'll work well for him. Back to some of the engravings. He's got all of his brothers, his 4 brothers onto here. Francis, Thanas, Thanasis, I think is how you say it. Costas and Alex Antetokounmpo onto there, so I think that's cool that they're kind of a part of this and have a kind of brothers colorway that came out. But overall, just a really, really cool shoe and something that I was super excited to have, like the ability to kind of design and create your own is something really, really cool and special to me, and somebody that loves shoes as much as me and loves the design process, to be able to do that yourself is such a cool thing and a personal thing. I was getting these from the second that I saw them. I really liked the design. I thought it kind of was a little throwback to some of the 90s shoes with those kind of big soles and big bold designs. I was really, really happy with the design in itself, and then to be able to kind of design it yourself with all the colorways and the little tags and everything that you like to personalize it, I think was really, really cool for me, and definitely something that I've never done before. You would think with all the shoes that I have and everything that I had Nike IDs before. I've never had Nike IDs before. This is the first one, but I thought this was a good first one to have. So definitely throw it on in the comments, some of your thoughts on this design. So again, thanks for tuning into this, checking out my custom Zoom Freak 1 for Giannis Antetokounmpo in the Fear the Deer colorway that I chose. As always, I am Mr. Shooty. This is Mr. Shooty's art class or shoe review, and we'll talk to you guys later.